Alright, it's almost done. Here we go. I'm so excited to try my new Elytra launcher. Alright, so now I just push this button. Well, that didn't work. What is up, guys? Tim Wolf here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a video on how to fix Xisumavoid's Elytra launcher that was broken in 1.11.2. So right now we're going to start with building the new design, which is very similar to Xuma's, except there's a few differences that needed to be put in to make this work. So first we're going to start off with the 3x3 platform, and then we're going to add 4 fences right there. Now, before there was a dispenser that would be put here, but just ignore that. Put a solid block, and then you're going to want to come to the front here and get some signs and put one here and here, just like the video. Now that we got that done, we need to put the water in. But before, in the past, what you need to do is just put one water and then it'd flow to the back. But now what will happen is the boats will sometimes be, the water will push them back against the dispenser and they won't be up here where you need them to be for you to be able to take off. I love rain. Anyways, so what you got to do is put another water right there, so it's just non-flowing water, just 2 blocks of non-flowing water, just like that. Now you're gonna want to get, you can use furnaces, melons, obsidian, non-movable blocks. Actually, I don't even think you need to do this because you don't need to use slime blocks. So you can use solid blocks if you need to. I'm just gonna use furnace blocks for now, but you could use any block you desire. So yeah, we're going to do that. Now we're going to get some glass panes and put some right here. So we're going to put one here and here at the front. And now we get the dispenser out. So before you dispense them from the back, kind of right here where this block was, now I got to dispense them from the front. So what we're going to do is just bring these dispensers up. You want to have them right in between these 2 glass panes. So these glass panes should connect to the dispenser, and the dispenser should be facing this way. Should be facing towards where the original dispenser was. Now that we got that done, what we need to do is we need to set up our piston. So we'll use a regular piston. You don't need to use a sticky piston for this. And let's see here. Put it here and then there, I believe. Yeah. So just like that. So you want to put the piston 2 blocks back from the these blocks right here. So yeah, I'll just let you look at that for a sec if you need to. Make sure the piston's facing that way. Now that we got that out of the way, now we got to start dispensing our boats. So what I like to do is usually put the hopper from the top up here. And then we got to get our chests with boats. So I'm just going to quickly fill this up with some boats. Take about 5 seconds. So yeah, we'll just completely fill this up. Once we get this done, I'll copy the chest with all the boats in it, so then I don't have to do this anymore. So yeah, so I'm gonna hold Control C, and now it should have the MBT tag on it, so that means all the boats should be in there. Anyways, so now as you see, I open it up, the boats are filling into the dispenser. So I'm going to probably use about 3. You can use as many boats as you want, but the more boats you use, the laggier this launcher will be. And yeah, so what I use, like personally, I have a pretty good computer. Those are my specs in the upper right. So what I usually do is I use 7 double chests filled with boats, and that'll put you about 2,000 blocks up in the sky, which is really helpful. But for now, I'm just going to use 3 chests. You can use as many as you want, but be careful. After about 5, it gets really laggy. Actually, about 3 it gets laggy, so keep that in mind if you're on a lower spec PC. So now what we're going to do is we got to set up a clock, or you could use a lever, but it'd take forever for me to use a lever, so I'm just going to set up a clock. We just need to dispense all the boats into the water. So right now I'm just going to put, there we go, get a little redstone clock going here, just like this. Simple repeater clock. And then get the torch and the redstone dust. Alright, just like that. And then we're just going to do that. And now you see the first boat will dispense. And now we'll break that and place it really quick. Now we'll wait for all these boats to dispense. So now Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna kind of explain some of the stuff that went wrong with the other Xisuma's model right now, like in this current patch 1.12. So yeah, either what will happen is when you press the button to move the pistons, all the bolts will either go flying out as you saw in the intro, or what will happen is the bolts will actually just flow back here, and they need to be up here. So yeah, it just doesn't work out. So wait till all these bolts fill up. It'll be a while, but anyways, another thing I need to let you guys know quick is don't use a button. You don't want to use a button for this. You want to use a lever. So yeah, keep that in mind. So just get that ready. So once the bolts are dispensed, we'll break this stuff in the chest. I think we're almost done here. Yep. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll break all this. Now that we got all our bolts dispensed, break all the chests. We don't need this anymore. We can get rid of this. So now your Elytra launcher should look something like this. Now what you got to do is destroy the dispenser in the front there, but be very careful. You don't want to bump any of these bolts or they will go flying. So now what we do is we get some blocks, and we're going to, right next to the sign, we're going to bring them out all the way up, just like that, just so when we push the bolts, they don't go everywhere. So now we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to flip this once, and then you can break the piston. So now what the bolts should look like is they should be just a little bit in front of this glass pane. That's how they should be. They shouldn't be behind that. If they're behind the glass pane, then you did something wrong. So yeah, as long as they're a little bit in front of that glass pane, you should be good, and it might not work. It should work, so I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, now that we've done this, what we do is we got to get another glass pane, and this time we have to push it in from the top. So you got to be kind of careful here. So we're gonna bring our pistons up here. We'll bring them. See if I can get the angle. There we go. So yeah, we'll put that there. We'll get a redstone block or a lever, whatever you want to do. Probably a lever would be easy for you guys in survival mode. You do that, and it should push the glass pane into this block. So now what we need to do is we need to get our slab, and then we come to the front here and we place 1, 2, 3, get some glass, and we go 1, 2, 3, and then on top of the panes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then we're going to go onto this pane right here and place 2 blocks, and then we're going to put ladders on these blocks like this. Alright, so now we're pretty far into it. Do not use it yet or you will mess something up. So right here on the bottom, as you can tell, it looks like there's 2 boats stacked on top of each other. Now, I'm not sure. There might be only 1 boat. There might be quite a bit of boats, but you have to destroy all the bottom boats. Oh, there's only 1 that time. You see, but one time I built it and there's about 5 boats. So currently your Elytra launcher should be good to go. I'll give it a whirl. I'll see how it works. And yeah, so hopefully this works. Dispenser's not Elytra. Alright, so I'm going to go in survival to prove to you guys. I'm going to go in F3 mode. So as you can see, right up here, it's 1.12. So this has been constructed after the Elytra launchers have been broken. So we're going to look down the hole and see the bolts are taking up more than half of the little slot, which is good. So now we're going to try it out. And here we go. We're flying. We're off into the air. Let's see how high I can get it up to 600 blocks. It's pretty good. I'm going to come back down. And we'll look at the Elytra launcher, see if any bolts went out. I don't think so. I think we're good to go. I think the bolts stayed intact, which is good. They shouldn't mess up. But they will spread out, I believe. Yeah, that's good. So as long as they spread out and they stay put, that's good. So I'm going to use it again just to show you guys. 1.12, it does work. I got it to fix. Be fixed, my bad. Anyways, yep. So look at that. Get it up to 600 blocks again. Maybe up, nope, 650. Alright, it's pretty good. But anyways, guys, I'm glad that I have found a fix to this amazing invention, and hopefully you guys can use this and it will help out in your worlds and such and such. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Timberwolf with my fixed version of Xuma's Elytra launcher. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.